Well, this video here is about James, my dealer. I kind of explain my interactions with James over the years and the marathon connection and all these works like that, which were made for James in his gallery. I guess I'll just let y'all enjoy this part of it.
James, the whole reason why I'm into marathons to begin with is because of James. James told me he'd seen what I've been doing on my YouTube videos. He wanted me to knock that shit out and start doing some serious fucking art. So I told him that I'd make some work for him.
Well, there's about 2 more videos left in this section. And these are all shot during the summer. And then I had to go away during September for a while. I had a show over in Austin, an art show. And right before, I think after, this is when I did the whole blacktop video Friday the 13th deal, and I think I'm gonna release some of those videos, not the blacktop art ones, just to, I don't know, but Friday the 13th will be coming up on this August, so I have a whole bunch of projects I'm gonna release for that.
But it's basically topless, hostile, drunken women with sticks. I like that kind of. I don't know why, but I think that's just sort of a...
And that piece there is already sold. Actually, I think there's only one item that didn't sell on that table there. Sold it out of that gallery. And I made a whole bunch of them, kind of like little mini sculpture deals. Put them all over the place. Right now, I'm just sort of trying to get refocused in on just painting and, I don't know, just re-editing all its videos and whatnot.
This is before I even thought I was a folk artist. I was just sort of doing my thing, And James told me, oh no, you're probably a folk. You ain't got real, like, fine art kind of knowledge about things. I mean, I know some things, but, obviously those things ain't good enough to get me into major places, so obviously where do you end up then? You're just a regular artist, regular folk artist, outside the fine art culture. So, well, I tell you, James, he didn't want to make James mad. That's something I learned real quickly when I was there.
But I will be going back to marathon. I don't know exactly when. The date keeps pushing back. I wasn't going about 2 weeks from now. But now it looks like it's going to be in June, probably. I'm still developing all this. I got all back into women with cleavers instead of making little works about them. And I think I'm also just going to make works about, just to keep my pace here. Because, Justin's not here. And I'm just sort of hanging out here by myself. And boy, I tell you, I get depressed here. I don't know if I just get tired or something. It's just hard to keep my energy going. So I'm getting back on eBay and YouTube here just to keep my attention on something other than just making paintings all the time. And a lot of times I'll just hang out here and come up with retarded jokes about whatever, and I'll come up with something. I'll see something or come up with something and I'll start obsessing over it. It just keeps my attention rolling.
And just James, he just wasn't happy, that's all. He's just working through my lack of artistic skills and helping me out. Basically, he was like a helper. He was a motivated helper. That's what I always thought James was. James was one of those guys that was a really good... There's one fellow there that kind of...
So, well, after these 2 videos, I got this one and I got the big beer donation one where I flip out and look real disgusted. I was going to make a commentary about it. I might just put it on here about that video coming up. But there's one... It's like a...
Getting him upset. And I was at the bar, and this is when we were hanging out and stuff, and I'd seen how upset he was.
Well, there's that one where I get all crazy, and I start flinging stuff around, and it was kind of like it was like the big finale, I guess, one before I left that September. And it has to deal with the beer donations, and it has me running around with my shirt off, and banging shit with sticks, and running after Justin because he has a bunny. And I think it's before he really stole it. He didn't steal the bunny until September when I was gone. He made a little special video about that. And
he just went on like a bitch, basically. And I just finally said, listen, if you keep on upsetting James like this, some serious shit's going to go down. It's going to be street cowboy justice. You in the West Texas now. This ain't fancy-ass New York or Chicago, nothing like that. This is the West Texas. Ain't no police or DPS or nothing like that coming. I'd do anything for James. I told him because he helped make me to the man that I am. He helped me make work like this. He said that this was good kind of work and he supported this. And that's why I'm here. Oh, sometimes there's some characters here that get on his nerves. And I hated seeing James real distressed like that. You know, we'd be hanging out there at the White Buffalo, and some wise Alex smartass would come in there and start saying stuff to you. He had the power to wipe my ass out clean. He was, you know, James, he was a big time dude. He was big time. He told me he was a big time art authority in the Big Bend area and really abroad. And if I wanted to make it, I had to really work with him and working out these kinks. I can't explain this. This ain't like I'm just making this shit up out of straight air. It's got some significant symbolism. It's got a one, but it received some damage on my last fucking video. I don't know if y'all noticed that.